12 times the subscribed capital stock and surplus of the facility. There it is, credit facilities. I just wanted to get all the credit facilities of the United States of America and just look at the actual capital stock that's been issued. Right. Now I know you're one of these independent agencies, yes, that have a litigation status. Now OPIC may represent, oh, look at here, Treasury status subject to the GCCA. The Treasury shall prescribe the terms of obligations offered to the public. Treasury approval required unless waived for transactions over $100,000. Unless waived. Pooh. Why don't you get me all the Treasury obligations that you needed the Treasury's approval to be able to issue? That you could issue any sort of guaranteed obligation of any agency, department. And then tell me how many of them waived this whole concept. Let's say the United States Treasury issued X number of, well, today it's probably hundreds of billions of dollars of credit facilities to each of the departments and agencies. And then there's some variable of the amount of capital stock that each one of them issued. And they're like, no, we're going to the public. We need to borrow some money. Yes. Treasury said, don't worry about it. I waive the requirement of the Treasury actually looking at what the fuck you're doing. Just get me the credit facilities of the United States federal government for the last 40 years. And each and every individual in this nation that decided that they would give the government their money because of some sort of idea that the government guaranteed. Now, Morgan Guaranty Trust Company of New York. Look at got a lot of these trust companies in New York. Why don't you just get me all the trust companies in the state of New York? Isn't that right, Governor Andrew Cuomo? You know, when I get to suing every government, I'm sorry, Andrew. You know, I think, yes, Conrail obtained a $100 million unsecured revolving line of credit at the prime rate from a group of banks led by Morgan Guaranty Trust Company. I just want to know the employees of each trust company in the state of New York. All of those that have their headquarters in the state of New York? Yes. Now, the credit agreement is for general corporate purposes. General corporate purposes contains restrictive covenants. Oh, the restrictive covenants of how you can actually use that money has not been used since December 31st of 1983 and was terminated on January 1st of 1985. Now, what's really interesting, okay, they had various types of stock known as capital stock. Yes, get me all the capital stock held by subsidiaries, non-voting, common held by Conrail's employee stock ownership.